That's the difference between me and Vic Spencer. I ain't rapping in between those sets. I'm just telling jokes. This nigga got catalog. This nigga got a lot of shit. Word. Yeah. I'm telling jokes. This nigga's I'm gonna leave it to you to rap. Word. Speaking of rapping, man, the last album you put out is the Right Way for Dummies, correct? With Jamal Gasol.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Hey, yo, son, that was you harmonizing at the end, right? At the last song where he said faggot.
The last one to be loved.
Yeah,
that's me.
He said faggot. I'm all about saying the words you can't say.
Lukey is
I'm sorry, man.
He's very enamored with that particular portion of the album. Like, you pulled his heartstrings.
Yeah, that was his second bar.
You touched his heart. Right.
That was his second bar in that song. Favorite rapper was a faggot. Wow.
Keeping that dinosaur shit alive, man. That's the fuck we on.
You are now listening to the Abyss Podcast with Carl the White Monk, Primo Jab, and Lukey Cage. Hip hop on a higher form. Going further down pause, further down pause, further down pause. Tap in.
It is all good.
All right.
Pouring cats in
progress.
Yeah, recording in progress. Now we get to talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Word.
Yes.
Fully.
Well, we gonna before, since Vic is on the phone, I'm gonna go ahead and set this off, yo. Boom. Episode 98 of the motherfucking Abyss Podcast. This is a really good episode right here already. You know what I'm saying? It was a long time coming. We getting this brother on. Some of y'all don't even know. When I first started my podcast venturing, I did a podcast called I'm Not Big Ghost. It's on SoundCloud. This episode is on there. And this is one of them. This is my first guest I ever had doing a pod. You know what I'm saying? So this is a really special moment. But Carl, how you doing, bro?
Man, I'm fantastic.
Yeah. So don't put it you got there, brother.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Repping us.
Primo Jab, how are you?
I'm straight, man. You know, I can't complain, man. Happy to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
Hey, boom, you're part of the show. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, shit. I mean, like,
Chilling.
what we gonna do?
Thanks for having me.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
The fuck?
I'm just, hey, man. Every day, man. Every day
Really
I get
appreciate
to be
you
a part of
extending
this.
my contract.
I'm just saying, hey,
that.
fam. I told you, like, every day. I'm like, oh shit, I still get to be on here. I'm cool with it. Last episode, I was a bit, I was probably a little bit aggy.
You're fiery.
I have feelings. I mean, I have thoughts and opinions, man. It is what
I had a lot
it
of
is, man.
thoughts back in the day. Thoughts.
Thoughts and players,
thoughts.
man. Shout out to sending out thoughts and players.
That's kind of like a joke. But anyway, boom. And right here, we got Vic Spencer on the horn right now, son.
That's right.
Fresh from San Diego.
Vic
Yeah. Fresh. I haven't been to sleep yet.
Fresh from San Diego. How was Cali, yo?
Yeah, man. I haven't been to sleep yet. I had a flight that landed at 4:20 this morning.
Oh,
and
jeez.
I live about an hour from there, and I have to be at work at 8:30 a.m. So I had enough time to get dressed and drive all the way to the west side of Chicago from the south suburbs and make it on time at 8:30. And I have yet to been to sleep. Took like a little 15-minute power nap while my wife and my daughter was in Five Below, but that was it. You know what I'm saying? I've been chilling. You know what I'm saying? Working and in the breeze. Yeah, I went to host the show out there with Danielson and Esty Knack.
Nice.
And it was a wonderful event. All of the artists snapped. Yeah, I was just glad to be there, and they gave me a lot of props for being a good host. They kept saying, "What would Jay Leno do?"
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. So, but thank you for coming on here. You could have went straight to motherfucking sleep. Know what I mean?
Yeah, what is sleep, man? What is sleep, though? You know what I'm saying? We got work to do. We got podcast to do. We got shit to talk about. So,
hey, yo, man,
definitely
let's get to it.
Sleep is the best shit ever, my dude. Word. When I had a baby, I realized that sleep is a cousin, but fuck that. I love a good sleep, bro. My daughter look at me.
Do that.
Hell yeah. My daughter look at me and be like, night. I'd be like, night. And say no more. Fuck that.
Sleep is underrated.
Yeah, it is, yo. Sleep is like right by, like getting my dick sucked. Like, whoa, like word.
Yeah.
Real shit. It's an easy cleanup. Yeah, real shit. But anyway,
I'm not
what
gonna
got you
veto
into
that.
hosting? This is not like the first time you've hosted shows, but it's like boom. But what got you into hosting? Like what got you into doing that?
I just seen I was around a lot of guys that have a lot of energy, and I was trying to like implement that same kind of energy that I have in my raps into something else. You know how you utilize your friends for other shit, like for somebody that knows me well, they will put me on the song where I'm singing as opposed to rapping. That's an example of using your homies in a different light. So I looked at it like I look at hosting like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? People want to see me in a different light, and knowing that I have the energy to do so. It's just another belief system. I fucks with that. I fucks with, it's the people that's bringing it out of me. It's not me wanting to do it. It's the people. And I understand it because it's like, yeah, all right, I can do something that's total contrast to what I normally do. And people actually believe that I can do it. So
That's dope.
True indeed. A good host can make everything, the show dope, as show like whack. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, exactly.
like a
and then
bad
I also
DJ.
had bars too. I was like, man, I can't be a host. How y'all gonna have a rapper host? So you know what I'm saying? I played along with it and I performed like 3 or 4 songs throughout the whole night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I fucks with that, man. That's a good look. That's a good look, man. That lineup was crazy. The lineup was crazy, yo. I wish I could make it out there, but shit, that's a long flight. And I had to go to work Monday as well. Yeah, you a wild man for that shit.
What was your highlight of being out there in San Diego?
Being able to watch somebody pull up 150-pound shark from catching a shark at the pier, at the San Diego Pier in Ocean Beach.
Oh shit!
Yeah, man. They said they had him on the reel since 6 a.m. Made the shark tired and pulled him up, man. I literally was walking up the long ass pier watching these guys pull the 150-pound shark up from a fishing reel.
Holy shit.
That shit was crazy. And then I went over there and pat the shark, and I went in the face and was like, man, you want to hit this shit? You know what I'm saying? He didn't respond, but I feel like at that point I was having a wonderful time in San Diego.
That is great.
Wow. Yeah, that is some epic shit.
San Diego is like the cooler version of Los Angeles to me.
Okay.
And that's my first time being there. And a lot of people that's been there before told me, like, Vic, you're gonna love that. You're gonna love that city. And they were right. So when I landed, I was in love. I was in awe.
How was that crowd up there at the show? Was it like real vibey up in there? Like just everybody was laid back. Everybody knew what was cracking up in there.
It was vibey, and the most important, it was women in there.
Okay, tell me more. Here we go.
Sausage party. It wasn't a sausage party.
Sausage fest. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, San Diego representing. All right,
getting scared of women.
They weren't scared of hoes.
No, they ain't scared of hoes, man.
Who had the crowd going the craziest out there?
Man, I would say all the artists came and snapped, man.
I have no doubt to that.
I think that SD Nack, he did what he's supposed to do, but he did not perform none of the Nack sauce shit, the Griselda.
Oh, he did it?
Because he don't have show mixes for it.
That makes sense.
What he did do is so new. What he did do was pull out his hard drive mid performance, give it to the DJ to play the audio version of the reference and rapped it. He didn't rap it all the way because it had vocals. You know how rappers are; they don't want to rap if it got vocals on it. So he just let the crowd fucking do their thing with it. They understood that. They understood the situation. So I think that SD Nack shut down the night with that, man. You know what I'm saying? He came through, did what he's supposed to do, and shout out to Stevie Crooks too.
That's my man. That's my man. Say word, man. Shout out Stevie Crooks.
Stage performance.
Yeah,
that was my first time seeing him. Of course, I got record
songs with him. Yeah,
he man. immaculate performer. He's tall.
That's what's up.
I ain't never know he was that tall in real life, man. He's tall as
How
shit.
tall is that nigga?
Man, he gotta be 6'8".
Oh shit!
Wow, really? Oh shit.
Yes. He's tall as shit. He's tall as fuck.
Yeah, I never would have guessed that.
He's two of me easily. I'm 5'11", he's two of me. Easily.
Wow.
I gotta get this nigga on my basketball team, yo.
That's wild.
He's liable to be on your fucking basketball team for sure.
I fuck with
and
Stevie
I also
Crooks,
like
man.
Boo Boo the Prince too. Boo Boo the Prince really did his shit.
Oh man, say word. That's what's up. Shout out Boo Boo the Prince. Hell yeah.
Man, I
Been putting in work for a long time.
Gave him his flowers. He really showed his ass the other night. That was real good. Like all the artists, man. XP the Marksman.
My man. Shout out XP.
Cali.
Hell yeah.
Like Singapore, VHS and
VHS too. He on the rise. He doing his thing.
VHS and Hazard. Like everybody did their damn thing, man. Daniel's son definitely.
Always. Yeah. Daniel's son always come out stickers. Yeah.
That go without saying.
Yeah, man. So yeah, it was just an all around wonderful night. We all got praises. Everybody praised me from the rapping to the hosting. Everybody praised the artists for their professionalism and man, it's just a beautiful thing, man. All of them snapped. Even if I ain't mention your name, y'all all snapped. For real.
That's dope. Sounds like a dope show.
Who's taller, Mick Jenkins or Stevie Crooks?
Stevie fucking Crooks, man.
I was joking. I just want to say
Crooks,
Mick.
bro.
I just want to say Mick Jenkins in the
Stevie Crooks.
I just want to say his name real quick.
Yeah, that nigga still can't dunk the ball, man. He still can't dunk. I wouldn't pick Mick Jenkins to play basketball. I would definitely pick Stevie Crooks.
Nigga is 6'8". All I gotta do is put his hands like this, and you good, yo.
Yeah.
Oh look, I'm ganglanding it. You see it? I ganglanded. You saw that?
Yeah, you went blurry.
I'm blurred out. Anyway, go ahead.
Look, no, I was just gonna say, hey man, salute to you, Vic, because you said all these people's names first. You ain't even say that you snapped up in there. You just said, oh, yeah, they showed love. It was cool. But then you had so much praise to give to everybody else, man. That's the fuck I'm talking about, man.
That's
it's
right.
like you went out there, you was really immersed in it, and you was like, yeah.
Yeah, man. I felt good about the whole night. The crowd participated. Like, you can't be no boring host. The crowd gave me good participation. And I listened to somebody's recording. I think I performed P. Swade Couch off the Big Ghost album.
Yeah.
And I can hear the oohs and ahs as I say the lines. And I can hear that while
to the living.
Stage.
Yeah.
That was like, yeah, man, that was a plus. Like, yeah, okay. I'm really out here matching the energy with these guys when I perform too. So it really, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't about me.
It's a good look.
I'm the host. So I'm supposed to bring these guys out. I'm supposed to have some sort of knowledge and, you know what I'm saying, give the crowd, give that informative, you know what I'm saying, energy.
Exactly. Well, that's why I said it, man. That's exactly why I said it, man. Because, you did your thing from that side. But also, I mean, I think in this abyss, one thing for sure is that we all appreciate what each other are doing, right? We can sit there without the hate in our heart and be like, oh man, buddy got off, buddy snapped. Whereas I think if you look in the examples of mainstream whatever music or rap, specifically what we talking about, I don't think you see that as much. But anyway, go ahead, Carl. My bad.
Well, also just as a fan, that's one of the dopest things you could do is in between sets, spit some bars for us. You know what I mean? That's like, to me, that's like Dave Chappelle showing up at Bill Burr's comic show. And he wasn't expected, but, Bill Burr's going to be like, yeah, get the fuck out there, do it. And everybody in that crowd wasn't expecting it. It's a bonus now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So
definitely was like, man, I didn't expect for you to perform. I was like, yeah, man, got to perform. I'm a rapper.
And it keeps the crowd hyped.
Yeah. Okay, boom. But Vic, you have 26 albums, EPs and albums combined. Is that am I correct?
That's some. I got 23 albums on vinyl since 2017.
What?
We got like 40 albums.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
I think you got like 3 out this year, right?
3 albums since 27. I got 23 albums that made vinyl since 2017, but overall, I got about 40. I say about the odd 43
God damn.
Wow.
Okay.
That's the difference between me and Vic Spencer. I ain't rapping in between those sets. I'm just telling jokes. This nigga got catalog. This nigga got a lot of shit. Word. Yeah. I'm telling jokes. This nigga's I'm gonna leave it to you to rap. Word. Speaking of rapping, man, the last album you put out is the Right Way for Dummies, correct? With Jamal Gasol.
Yeah.
Very
Hey,
cool.
yo, son, that was you harmonized at the end, right? At the last song where he said faggot.
The last one to be loved.
Yeah,
that's
he
me.
said faggot. He said faggot. I'm all about saying the words you can't say.
Lukey is
I'm
very,
sorry, man.
He's very enamored with that particular portion of the album. Like you pulled his heartstrings.
Yeah, that was his second bar.
You touched his heart. Right.
That was his second bar in that song. Favorite rapper was a faggot. Wow.
Keeping that dinosaur shit alive, man. That's the fuck we on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. But how did y'all get to that album, yo? How did y'all come up and
that is a wild combination.
Do the Dragon Ball Z fusion. How y'all
Well, I've been a fan of Gasol since I first heard my ears laid sound here on his music. Like for real, like it was Kansas City Smack Man. He had a song called Kansas City Smack Man, produced entirely by Jay Liveson. And I love that shit, man. I played that shit while I was on smoke breaks. I played that shit while I was outside smoking bogey at wedding receptions. Like, I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I was like, man, I'm a fan of Jamal Gasol. He saw it. He already knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? And the rest is history. We kind of did like a trade-off. I featured on one of his albums. He featured on one of my albums. We always kept a solid relationship at that point. And we just said, fuck it, man. We like each other's work ethic. It's like a mirror reflection. And we just went and completed the album. Did that whole album in one day, in one setting. He came, drove 8 hours.
What?
Yeah, he came and drove 8 hours to Chicago to do everything.
Wow.
We shot 4 videos. You know what I'm saying? It's eight songs on the album. We shot 4 videos. We did the artwork. We came up with the sequencing. We did everything together. That's how
really cool.
He was able to do
that. Okay, Jamal.
And I heard on there, he said, I drove 8 hours. I didn't know he drove 8 hours and did that whole shit that day.
Right, that day.
You know, reason I drove 8 hours. Tape in a day. He said that. You know man. We got the song 8 Hour Drive dedicated to that drive that he took back and forth. He didn't do it once. He did it 3-4 times. But he came back up here to the complete videos. He came back up here
4 videos.
So we can listen to the album and sequence it together. He came back up here to, we talked about the album title. He wanted it to be a smoke album. I'm like, man, that's too cliche coming from rappers like us. We talk about weed all the time.
All the time. That's why, the connection. Yeah, Fifth Man Gasol.
Let's do it.
Right, exactly. The world is
Piff. We was maneuvering and doing the collaboration project. We did it the right way. So that's why it's called The Right Way. We really did everything up in person. You know what I'm saying? Very professional, very prolific, and very strategic when it came to laying out the pipeline for this album.
Even with the artwork with the For Dummies cover.
Exactly.
Just so slick the way it was done.
When I said the right way, he was like, "Yeah, the right way for dummies." It's like, "Yeah, we use the same."
It's really dope.
The same font as the dummies books, man. For dummies, excellent.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Computer typing for dummies, Spanish for dummies, all that shit. Yeah, all that. Yeah, everything was for dummies at one point in time. Like, break it down. Yeah. So this was not emailed or nothing. They did this together. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. Hey. I'm impressed. One day,
8,000% impressed, man. That makes it even iller than it is. To be honest, when you know that it was made in a day, now you're gonna listen to it in a whole different mind state.
Yeah, it's mind blowing. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. That just shows the ethic and the will to win, the will to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? That just puts the action behind it, the energy, the chemistry. That's why the album sounds like how it sounds, because we put the emphasis on doing it the right way.
Yep.
Wow.
True indeed. Now you dropped 2 more this year, right? You dropped George Bush's Cool. That was this year.
Yeah, no, that was last year. What that
2022? This year.
That was last year.
That was 23.
Yeah, no, this is 20. This is 23. Yep.
Yeah, that's George Bush throwing up folks on the cover and shit, man. That shit was hilarious to me.
Yeah,
sir.
Good shit. And like, boom.
And then I had the 38 Special album. And then tonight I'm dropping me and Emcee's Trees second album. Something is not.
And that got Twista on there?
Nah, that don't have Twista on there. The Twista is on Sonny Jim, on me and Sonny Jim.
Sonny Jim.
We did 4 albums. I don't think we're gonna do any more Spencer for Hires because I don't think that that series on television lasts that long. 4 hours.
Okay. I get it.
I think they went right on to a guy named Hawk. They started doing a spinoff to Hawk. So, you know what I'm saying? We ain't came up with nothing yet, but of course, me and Sonny Jim gonna keep that alive. And me and Twista, man, yeah, man. Me and Twista been in talks, man, trying to put together something, man. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, so you from out south though, right?
Yes, sir.
Where you over east? Yeah, okay. Where you from over there?
Man, 87, 69, 60, basically 63rd to 87, man. I live
all the way over there, anywhere on the other side of Jackson Park.
Yeah,
going down towards the lake on the,
I spent 4 years in Lamron, 67th and Normal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I lived in the hospital district on Roosevelt for a couple years.
Where out west?
Yes, the West Loop. Yep.
Like Taylor, all over there down.
Yeah, I was on Taylor.
Oakley, all over there down close to the city, near west. Oh, straight up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm from out west though, so you know I'm from
out Park. I was born out west, so Jackson and Carlisle.
I was born out south. I was born at Mercy Hospital.
Yeah.
When it was a hospital, you know, the low end and whatnot.
Right.
So you guys, man. Well, Chicago I was gonna say, shit. That's a good transition. That's a good transition. So, you said you got things cracking with Twista. I mean, that's legendary and amazing to me. I'm very excited about that. Who's on your Chicago Mount Rushmore of MCs?
Oh man, you gonna make somebody mad, son?
Oh, I'm kicking shit off, man. We don't give a fuck. I kick shit off, man.
Man,
I get right to it, man. We ain't gonna waste this man's time. Let's talk some shit. Let's hang out.
I got E.C. Illa as number 1.
My man, shout out E.C. Illa up north, the pimp's son. Let's go. Wow, bro. You a real Chicago nigga, man. Keep going, bro. Keep going.
I got Lupe for number 2.
Okay.
What's
that's
Lupe
respectable.
Though? The old Lupe or the new Lupe? The Lupe that plays Street Fighter all day.
I like Lupe.
Hold on. Speaking of that, Lukey, so have you, and we gonna get back into your list. You ain't off the hook, but yo, did you hear the new Trackster album with the Lupe verse on there?
No, I ain't heard it yet. I'm gonna listen to when we get off here. Yeah.
All right, I
got 2
shout
songs
out the legendary.
Mm-hmm.
You on the legendary Trackster?
Yeah, I'm on
I seen the post the video.
Side B.
I seen him post the video. He posted the video saying he's on the joint. Yeah. So I ain't tapped in yet.
See, we getting right to it. Okay, carry on then. So you said Lupe. Here we go.
I got White Folks and I got Lupe.
Yeah.
I go with Ye for number 3.
Really? Wow. Yeah. Okay, this list is trimming up, and you got Ye already. Okay, let me keep going, bro.
That's 3. Keep going. How many head? Yeah.
I got G Count.
Of course. There. Shout out the low end professionals, of course.
And then I got Twista in there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
For the contrast, for the pot of gumbo.
Wow. Okay. So you are out south, dude. You from over east between 63rd and 87th. You ain't even shout out Lonnie Lynn. Don't get no burn on your team.
You know what, man? When I think about Common, you know what I'm saying, and I love Common. You know what I'm saying? That's a person where you got to say old Common and new Common. That's what you get instead of Lupe. You got to
really.
Yeah, because the new Common, I'm not.
When does new Common start?
After Electric Circus, he turned back normal a little bit.
Yeah, he turned back normal. You know what I'm saying? Those
a little bit
that he dropped.
That's what I'm saying. When does new Common start? When does new Common start?
Universal Mind Control
starts when he.
It does.
When he did that album with the black cover. with the
Nobody Smiling.
Oh yeah, that was
the
whack.
one that had King Louis on it.
Yeah, and G Herbo, when he started doing that dumb shit. Yeah, nah. You're not a full representation. That's not a full representation of what people think about Chicago when it comes to Common. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Common, you would think fucking Big Chicken or fucking, you know what I'm saying? You would think of those guys. You won't think fucking G Herbo and fucking King Louis. You know what I'm saying? The niggas just didn't sound right on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That's my Chicago opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, Chicago people are very opinionated, so it's all good, bro. I'm happy. I'm happy to hear your list.
Booming in your Jeeps Common for sure. That's my dog.
Shout out that.
One day it all makes sense. I even like the Come Close record with Mary J. Blige. So you know what I'm saying?
I like that album.
I like that album.
Yeah.
I like that whole album.
I like that song.
That's a Neptune classic. That's a Neptune.
It is.
Man,
it is.
That beat
Dilla's on there as well.
When I first heard that shit.
Yeah, in Liberation, we talked about the faggot. I'm joking. His homie that was gay on there. I'm like, Common always was gay bashing heavy. I didn't know gay bashing was bad until I ran into gay people. I'm like, oh shit, they got feelings too, huh?
Look, Joe. Let me tell you something, man. Shout out Chicago. We gonna keep it 100% funky, man. I mean, it's a spot in Chicago. Yeah. Well, it's a spot in Chicago called Boys Town. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, come on, man. The bitching you do is one of the greatest diss songs that was ever made. Yeah. You know what I mean? And Common smoked them. He smoked them.
You ain't Mac 10, you were 22.
Smoked them.
You said call Mac 10 at 22.
And said, let me get your short. Smoked them again. Come on, man. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, I mean, Boys Town. People been on people's necks for a little bit, but I mean, it's one of the most established alternative lifestyle sections of a city in the United States. It's like kind of what San Francisco models itself after. But Com got a lot of lines where, and he's not the only one, but a lot of people used to do this back in the day. I don't think they do it as much, but they used to basically predatorize the people of Boys Town. You know what I mean? That's a well-known. Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes. Yeah, let me
stop that's what
trying
Jesse
to make
Smollett,
it more than
Jesse Smollett.
Man, that Lakeview area is always getting that's like the new for the kids to go mob out.
Oh yeah, over there near Wrigleyville and all that. They up there.
Absolutely.
Yep. They turned up there. Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely. All my little cousins and whatnot be up there.
The weekend before that, they turned up there. They gentrified that area, but that shit is still
grimy.
Black folks. You know what I'm saying? People from out west is going north or everywhere that's near Addison and anything before that, but then all the way up to Weston. And that's kind of crazy because Weston is kind of like the street that you can go through everything. You can get the south side, you can get the west side.
Top to bottom.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can get the
You ever seen Trust None?
Huh?
You ever seen Trust None?
Trust None? Who is that? That's like some guys that was on the Sox Park Mob mixtapes.
Ooh, what you know about the Sox Park Mob?
Oh, man,
stop playing with me. Hey, Joe. Say less. Hey,
because I mentioned that on the Tracksta album.
That Sox Park Mob mixtape, boy. Come on. I had part 15, which was the yellow and black one. Oh my God, it had so many jams on it. Had so many Quavo jams. But man,
Quavo is man. You know what I'm saying?
So anyway, Trust None is it's Chicago's version of Menace to Society or something like that. E.C. Illa is in it, and this other dude. If you are not familiar with it, go look it up, check it out. But just like YouTube, Vic was just talking about, you can't find it on YouTube. You can't find it because of copywriting and all that. But just like Vic was talking about it, it's really a tale about turning Western Avenue into a gold mine, into a tip, basically, off of syrup. But yeah, that's one of the plot points. I don't want to give y'all nothing else. It's very Chicago. Check it out. Trust None. If you haven't ever seen it,
I think I've seen that shit in
you probably seen it. It had every rapper from Chicago in it. It's one of the illest Chicago movies there is. Man. If you never seen it, you gotta see it.
I know I've seen that shit.
You probably seen it.
What about The Awakening?
Oh, yeah, man. We used to run in the house to go see that shit, man.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Everybody watched Awakening.
Yeah, definitely, yo. It was Poochie, Moot Dog. What's the girl that got? Yeah. Hey, yo, it's funny. It's funny. Me and Primo J, we got a song called Poochie and Moot Dog. Yeah, but they was not homies. They was rivals. But we still made the song Poochie and Moot Dog. Yeah, this shit was funny. I thought Chicago growing up as a youth, like, don't go there, you might get raped. Cause the Awakening, every episode somebody got raped.
Wow.
In the Awakening. That shit was, I was like, wow. Yo. Then they had the abortion. I was like, yo, that was a big part of the show. The dude that was Colombian, they came through with the shotgun to kill everybody.
Yeah.
He
was the OG.
Yeah. Word. I was like, Chicago. Yeah, Chicago
man, I was in tears, like it really happened, man, for real.
Yeah, it is funny. Like, hey, yo, you go anywhere else,
and then they end the fucking episode like that, man. That shit kind of traumatized the motherfucker.
Yeah, it was crazy, yo. Angel, I think, got raped, and Poochie said he's gonna put her up in the house, and then dude said, "Yeah, she's right there," and they both chase after her. I'm like, yo,
but that was bogus though, because the Colombian basically like. Angel was Poochie's girlfriend, and she was out there working with Poochie selling dope. And when they went to go meet the Colombian, who was Poochie's plug, everything was cool. And they were both getting out the limo, like the limo came to pick them up after school or something. And they was both geeked, like, yeah, this is great. And so Poochie gets out the car first, and the shiesty Colombian says, "Hey, hold on, Poochie, she's coming with me." Closed the door, kidnapped his broad, man. And it was from there. Hey, man, it was diabolical, man. The Awakenings, man, it's diabolical.
Hey, yo. And this is a Christian show.
And this is
I love that show.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Yeah. Hey, yo, so boom. Here's my Chicago story. I went to Chicago. I went to the Fields Museum. We walked out of that bitch because the Cowboys was playing the Rams. No, Cowboys was playing the Bears at Soldier Field. So we went to that shit. Before I went there, I had a hat on. I had it on like this. So someone said, "Are you so and so?" I was like, "Nah." He said, "Turn your hat to the other side." I said, "Okay." I walked down the street, turn your hat to the so and so. I was like, "Okay." Then I was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna take this hat off." Yeah. I was walking with my dad. You know what I'm saying? This is when they had Emmitt Smith, so I had to be in grade school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Matter of fact, I think some dude told me to take the hat off in front of my dad, but my dad was right here. He didn't see the kids talking to us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I took the hat off. So after that, I was like, yo, that hat
man, the hat shit is serious. You couldn't walk in with the hat on.
The left-hand side is Gangsta Disciple, I believe, is GD's, right side. But here's how I fucked it up. Shout out to my homie Dope Reefer. He turned his hat to the left because he's a Gangsta Disciple, hop on the bus, and then like the niggas that like dapped him up correctly, he beat him up. You know what I'm saying? Because he
false flagging.
He was false flag. Yeah,
perpetrating and false flagging.
To beat niggas up.
That's what the Latins be on. The Latins be on that extra heavy.
Niggas will break their shit off to the left. It's in a frantic situation where you can't do nothing about it. Like you ain't finna shit. Oh shit. So, man, I'm one of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Does that still go on right now? Is that the hat tilting died down, right? That's what they said. The hat tilting died down though, right? It's like it's not really a thing up there anymore. The
hat thing is not a thing no more. Nah, it's all.
I'm glad.
Yeah, that shit phased out in the early '90s, man. Like mid '90s, I would say.
I'm going back up to when my hat turned to the side. Like nobody will tell me shit. Going to see that big dinosaur skeleton in the Field Museum.
Don't fuck about that shit no more.
Say something.
What the fuck hat was like the organization of the gang shit is so discombobulated, man. They don't
definitely.
Side. Like I ain't never seen so many motherfuckers flip different gangs, boy. It look like motherfucking graduation tassel, man. I ain't, that's this generation. I don't know nothing about that shit. But back in the 90s, man, we had organization, we had laws. And we high by them shits, man. You know what I'm saying?
True indeed. But it's like really, you put the socks hat on, huh?
I see that.
Yeah. I'd like to tell you from the bottom of my heart, that team sucks. You know what I'm saying? There's only one team that's good. You know what I'm saying? Midwest Yankees. St. Louis Cardinals. That's my team right there.
Midwest Yankees?
We got the second most titles in the
Midwest Yankees.
If you don't get the...
Hey, yo, son, we got the second most titles with half the payroll. Yeah, half the payroll.
Crickets and other noises of silence.
Fuck the Cubs. Fuck the White Sox. It's all about the St. Louis Cardinals, yo. Word.
Wow.
Sorry. Y'all steal our players and shit. Word. Cause y'all pay them more. Sorry, man. Yeah.
You know what? Sorry, I ain't even gonna hate on the Cardinals because y'all gave my man Dex Fowler an opportunity to come out there and get his stats up. Shout out my guy Dex Fowler, who became a champion when he came on home to the Cubs and broke their curse. Anyway, so let's get back to this music. So, my man, 50 grand, we back into it. All right, so, your list, it was very dope as far as the Mount Rushmore of the crib. Obviously, you're very studied and you pay attention to what people do from a very objective state. How come Bump J went on that list? How come Spenzo ain't in that mix? How
Bump
come
J's on the list?
Yeah.
How come, goddammit,
Because you only gave him 5.
No, I gave him no number.
You did.
Mount Rushmore.
I said Rushmore.
Got a number.
Oh, Rushmore's 4.
Hey, look, man. Let me.
And he gave us
bullshit.
5.
Let's just talk shit, man.
You're trying
Let's
to put the man on the spot. I'm trying to help you out.
Hey, it's all up. I ain't putting nobody on the spot, man. We just talking shit. I'm throwing in names. I'm just throwing in names, man. We having a good time.
I feel like those guys just had like a moment in Chicago history. It's not
Stand on it, Vic.
I don't give a fuck about moments. You know what I'm saying? You got to steal my. You got to have you got to take my soul with this music shit.
That's a fact.
That's a longevity statement. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm listening to Bump J shit before he was famous. That's
Absolutely.
That hit me. All this shit.
Welcome to Bedrock.
Famous and shit. I wasn't fucking with that shit. Like,
that shit was kind of whack.
I bought CDs off him in person. You know what I'm saying? As a shorty. I bought music off him as a shorty. But then when he started getting known and he was going out motherfucking robbing people, I ain't like that shit. Man.
That shit was whack.
I don't give a fuck about. I like gangster shit, but I don't like I don't like coward bully gangster shit. I don't like that shit. You just taking motherfucking shit for no reason, just because, and then you got crew of motherfuckers doing this. You got this whole thing where people are following you now doing the same shit. I wasn't fucking with
making all shit hot.
I'm not fucking with the Grimeyville Bump J. I'm just gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a cup of tea. And I got the Bumpy Johnson CDs. I was an avid fan of Bumpy Johnson. When he turned to Bump J, I was
not Bump J.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So wow. Yo, Bump
Shout
J.
out to him though. Shout out to Bump J. He's still a
of course.
Crib.
No, shout him out, man.
A lot of people look up to him, but I was not one of those.
Joe, again, here's another one. I got to give you your props and your respect, man, because number one, you stand on your opinion. And not only that, you flesh it out. You're not just saying, oh, man, fuck, oh, boy, I ain't on that. I ain't listening. You're like, look, no, here's the background. Yeah, I actually rolled with him in the beginning, but whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, I ain't rocking with it the best of his work now, respectfully. So that's cool, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, and I wasn't bringing it up to talk no shit. I'm just a fan of Bump J. And I feel like he doesn't get mentioned as much among the other people that you mentioned. Yeah, because he got locked up. But also, just like you said, I feel like his real life gangsterism exploits overshadowed the contribution that he could have made to Chicago music history. Like, there was a point in time
he dropped the fucking ball, man.
He fumbled the bag, Jack.
He had all of the fucking opportunities that every Chicago artist would want, and he fucked it up. So why would I have him in any? Why would any nigga have him in the Mount Rushmore?
Wow. See, you're another dude. Shout out Bless, because Bless said the same thing. I mean, you got to respect that, man. It's like people are like, Joe, you had this opportunity to do this, and you decided to keep it
out here
too real. When
taking niggas' chains, that's what you want.
When keeping it real goes wrong, he robbed a bank out of no park and shit.
Yeah, he robbed.
That's what he went to the feds for.
$1 million deal.
That's what he went to the feds for, man. you know, hey man, and like I said, that don't take away from him or nothing like that. But yeah, man,
That takes away.
I like the fact that you don't give him the props.
And you got to give guys they props when they have movements and stuff like that. But I also can be very blunt and say I wasn't down with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
legit. I can say it does matter because in the same sense, you know, you get involved in your community. Like I know you were at SneakerCon and you were doing something at SneakerCon, right? What was going on there? Because I think it was 2J's Kicks, and you were doing something.
2J's the owner of Urban Necessities. He got a few stores out here in Saudi Arabia, Las Vegas.
One in Japan too, right?
Yeah, he's in Osaka, Japan, just out there fucking kicking the shits, but he's probably doing some shit there. He's definitely on his monopoly building urban necessities everywhere type shit. Right
word.
And he has this thing where when he comes to Chicago and do SneakerCon, he reaches out to me and he does this sneaker challenge where the kids can see if they can flip $500 into something that they buy shoes, they sell for the high. I mean, they go buy low and then sell for the high and start accumulating. So it's like a little challenge that he has. And he always tell me to bring two of my guys. I also do at-risk youth work in the Chicago communities. Mm-hmm. So I brought two of those guys to I did this. We did it. This is the second year that just passed. I just have them come and then they just get to see a whole different exposure of the hustle in the sneaker world versus being hustlers on the streets. Like the same, like 2J's, me, a lot of other people that love sneakers is wearing the shit and don't have to do what the drug dealers is doing. Mm-hmm. And we don't have to do that. So we showing them, we exposing them to a whole new set of ways to get money. You know what I'm saying? And whether they have shit or not, they got to see the exposure and what could really happen off of it. And last year, the kids, it was like a valuable lesson with it last year because I had brought two kids. These two kids are liable to shoot at somebody, liable to get shot at. I have to pat them down before they get in my car type shit. You know what I'm saying? Drive down this block type shit. I took two of those guys. One of them very quiet. The other one very loud, obnoxious, goofy, running around, but you motherfucker don't want to fuck with. You don't want to fuck with it. So I took both of them, and the loud and obnoxious one flipped more of the 500 than the other one. Why? Because he had a mouthpiece. He was out here running, you know what I'm saying? And the one that was quiet was like, he was kind of pressed that he didn't get much money. I think the loud one made $800. So he made $300 profit. The other kid made $150 profit. So he was like, man, we did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? We was just trying to teach him that in a business like this, different things can happen for different people. You know what I'm saying? If you're a person that's quiet, reserved, you're going to get those quiet, reserved results. You know what I'm saying? If you loud and obnoxious, depending on how you use that shit, you gonna get loud and obnoxious results. So
closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah. Exactly. So I was able to see that, and then the kids didn't know that 2J's was gonna just like, you know what? Because 2J's thing was, I'm gonna front you this $500. I want you to go make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you make, you keep, but I want my $500 back. But they didn't know that he was just going to give them all of the damn money. So when it was all said and done, like, man, y'all, that money dead. That's all y'all money. Now the quiet kid is happy.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to go home with $150.
Now he's got $650 in his pocket.
Now he got $650 more than what man, when I tell you, man, I still get phone calls from them saying how much they appreciate shit like that. That's what it's really about, like that. That's what I'm about. I'm about pushing that. And 2J's is a pillar of a person that gives back. He's A1 quality, and respect to 2J's for even thinking of something like that, man. And
that's amazing.
Involving me in something like that is wonderful, man, because a lot of people that's in the rap game don't know about that shit. I separate what I do in the communities what I do for rapping. The kids don't even know I rap because I know that that's the type of rap. They don't listen to that kind of rap. They not listening to,
exactly.
Fucking Griselda. They not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, I keep it separate. I keep it separate from that type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
that's real big homie shit, man. That's real OG shit. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Show and prove type shit, man. You know what I mean? It ain't for accolades. I mean, other than the actual results, man. That's dope, man. Salute to you.
It's giving something back.
Hell yeah.
In high school, man. 16, 17, 16 through 18.
Guaranteed them kids will listen to your music now. Those 16, 17-year-olds.
When they find, I'm gonna tell you something, Luke. Yeah. When they find out about my shit, they like, oh man, I ain't know you was no rapper, man. You cold, you decent as hell. You sound like somebody listening to. Whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they can identify with that shit, but I'd rather them get it that way than it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm also this rapper too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you earned the respect beforehand.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that becomes an added level. Man,
Vic out here. I see why Vic out here dripped the fuck out now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because you ain't
low key, I be on shit.
Yeah, real shit, yo. I think they definitely would. They be like, yo, I didn't know this motherfucker was. I know this motherfucker was cool. I didn't know he was this cool.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Yes,
Jay Petter, he does My Force NYC, a hardcore group. He traveled all over the world doing music. He's a school teacher. You know what I'm saying? And his kids don't know that he do that shit. He's screaming and yelling and people doing backflips off the stage and shit. So they don't know, yo, until they graduate. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna mention Hobgoblin as well. But but I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Hobgoblin's dressing quite as fly as Jay Petter does.
Nah. Oh,
Jay's
speaking of dressing, we gonna segue to this right here. Like, boom. Remember when Fahim came at you on Twitter about the flip flops, Nike flip flops, and Adidas sweatpants?
I had the Jordan. I had the Don C Jordan 2s. The Arctic orange pair with a pair of Adidas sweats. Fahim made a diss record. With that photo, I put the photo up on IG. I got a lot. Don C liked it. Everybody likes it. But God Fahim takes the photo and uses it as artwork to diss me.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, man. Nuts, man. I don't remember what it was about, but I remember that he was just being like an asshole, mad because he didn't get no Big Ghost album. That's all I can remember taking. But her, because I told him it sounds like you want a Big Ghost album, bro. Damn, man, it's the wrong way of going about it. You know what I'm saying? It seems like every person that had a Big Ghost album, he was trying to have like a beef with.
Yeah, Crime Apple as well. Yeah, he did it.
Crime Apple as well.
Yeah, you know and the funny thing is. Yeah, he wasn't even like really throwing shots. He just rapping in the diss records. He wasn't. I don't know, man. Yeah.
It was a bunch of ass wipe. That's why I didn't respond to it. It was a butt slushy. That shit was a butt slushy.
Yo,
but down here
for the Grimace challenge.
Oh man,
come on, down here. Nobody talking about that shit. That's what I'm saying. Everybody talking about that shit. So
that shit was funny. That shit was funny.
He said ain't nobody talking about that bullshit.
It was funny though. That was so long ago. It seemed like it was another lifetime. Really, it seemed like it was.
It really was. Like I was going to respond, but I was on my way to the studio. Like, why? Look how he dressed. He dressed like Chris Rock if he wanted to wear Mexican mics. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Why am I battling this guy? He dressed I seen a picture. Somebody sent me a picture. Like, is this who you really want to battle, Vic? This is just like hitting somebody. You know they can't fight. So why you hitting them? So it's like, man, you know what? I looked at his outfit and was like, you know what? Nah, that's not a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You give your time to. His outfit is trash.
Hey, he doing a lot better, but it did look like he was shopped like Route 21 or Big Lots for a very long time. Wow. Yeah, like, the God Fahim, sponsored by Big Lots. He dressed he dressed a little bit better than Tim Duncan, a little bit, but he got, Hey yo, but boom, he got a lot better with
hey man,
more,
hey,
he did.
I ain't gonna let you slander Tim Duncan. Number one,
Tim Duncan's awesome.
Leave Tim Duncan out of this. All right, I'm just saying.
Leave
Tim Duncan out of this. He from the islands, bro. He has an excuse, man. Fahim don't got no excuse.
Hold on.
Leave Tim Duncan out of this.
Hold on. Hey, yo, Vic, Carl, Primo Jazz. There's a picture of Tim Duncan with a shirt on. Know how you got it buttoned up the wrong way?
I've seen his
button up the wrong way with the wrong button, one button too high? Yeah. He didn't even know how to button the shirt up.
Did he have like a gold button up? Like a gold button up?
Yeah. With some big jeans.
He had a bogus ass Gordon Gartrell. I know the exact picture that y'all talking about. I know it. But what I'm saying is leave that man alone. Tim Duncan is not. He's removed. He cannot be dissed or talk shit about. You know what I mean?
He ain't do nothing to nobody.
He ain't do nothing to nobody. All he did was go out and play fundamental basketball and become the best power forward that he could be. Fuck Karl Malone. And I
definitely agree with this.
That's it. I'm staying on that, man. I'm gonna always ride for Tim Duncan. But I say all that to say, the guy Fahim do be dressing like a bum sometimes. I've seen some pictures.
Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got the nerve to put my picture up as this record, knowing that art looked better than anything that you ever wore. Like, I was like,
wow, that's hilarious.
I had to sit back and observe, like, nigga, those shoes cost more than what you ever would put on. You know what I'm saying? So I just was like thinking, like, man, he can't even fuck with me on the drip. So why would I body this thing? I definitely was about to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I just was like, nah.
But check it out. Down here, we call that perpetrating. When you have like different name brands, you call it perpetrate. I don't know why. I don't know
like
why.
That shit, man.
That's what Primo Jam said. Yeah,
it's like the defiant shit. I love the defiance of the way of being. I like the word defiant. It's so, that word is so cool. You get to do whatever the fuck you want to do without a care. You get to say whatever the fuck you want to say. Bag it up, everything, man. Like, defiancy comes with strength and ability to say shit, the will to speak. Never been afraid to not be outspoken. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit needs to be, put out there. Like, more people need to be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, we need to keep it just the way it is right now, man. Because, like, boom, the whacker the people are, the doper I am. Nah, I mean, word. Shout out to all y'all whack niggas out there for making me look so dope. You whack niggas keep on being whack.
And I like wearing motherfucking. I got on rude socks with polo shorts. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
Who's wearing leaders Chicago streetwear brand with polo? You know what I'm saying? People gonna wear polo with polo.
Them socks cost $300.
Nah, they ain't cost that much, but
how much rude socks cost? Like $20.
Socks under $100.
God damn, man, fuck that
shit. I buy socks five for $5 or something like that. So I mean, it sounds like a luxury to me,
shorts,
bro.
Man, I'm gonna have me a pair of nice ass socks on, man. You know, I'm slight.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm getting mine at Big Lots.
I just like ankle socks.
I'm a sock guy. I still wash socks and hang dry them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow! You got good socks. Yeah, I just buy white or black. That's it. That's how I want socks.
I'm big on laundry. You know what I'm saying? I'm a laundry connoisseur.
That's a fact. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, me and Carl, we at Big Lots with the guy Fahim.
I got the Snap-on specials.
Man, Sean Price called me while I was doing laundry one day, and he was like, "Man, Vic, what the fuck is wrong with Chicago?" It was just random as fuck. He would hit me like, "Hey, Vic, peace, God, how you feeling?" You know what I'm saying? All that. Like, man, what the fuck is wrong with Chicago? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, man. You like, man, I don't hear your name. Like, you the hardest rapper from Chicago, but I don't hear none of the motherfuckers saying, what the fuck is Chicago's problem? I say, I don't know, bro. But I just found it hilarious that I was in the fucking laundromat, fucking washing, folding clothes, talking to this motherfucker about this. He's like, hold on 1 second. And then he hangs up with me, gets on the internet and says, Vic Spencer is the rawest rapper in Illinois.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Sean Price is a very defiant person. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not approachable. Sean Price is not approachable. He's not an approachable guy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
he's ready to fuck it. When you see him, you think of his rap like punching the school bus, like shit like that.
Yeah.
Yo, I saw him with Guilty Simpson and Black Thought when it was random acts. And
Black
I ended up dapping them up. Yeah. I was hesitant to embrace this motherfucker because I had a mask on. That guy was wearing a mask. Anyway, boom, this day he or there. He said, I like you, man. Then he proceeded to say how he's gonna fuck me up on the verse, rapping to me. Like, he's gonna fuck me up. So at the end, he dapped me up. We took a picture. I'm like, is this motherfucker gonna punch me? Like,
he probably would have just punched you, man. No, I would bet that he's a stand-up dude. He's gonna punch you in the mouth. He ain't gonna sneak you.
Yeah, Sean Price is either if you know him, he a comedian, but if you don't, expect the unexpected. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Word up, yo.
Expect the expected, because he's not. Sean Price does not look approachable, bro. In person, he looked like he will.
See that.
One punch looked like he will fucking like you punch. You getting punched through a whole store, one door away, like boom, boom, like it's really got that.
I like that Iron Mike cover, like when he's standing there looking all swole and shit the. Like, that's the Sean Price.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people,
he's that character,
like crazy facades of what they, but that's exactly how he looks.
That's who he is. Yeah,
so
that's what's up.
That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, cuz.
A3C, I think it was Big Pooh and Sean Don, and I think Big Pooh had a song with Sean Price. And so Sean Price walked up and they started playing the song that Big Pooh had with Sean Price. Sean Price in the building, blah, blah, blah. Sean said, and just took off like he didn't listen to the song. He was left.
He's like, yeah, all right.
He's like, oh, you said my name? I ain't finna the motherfucking, you ain't, nah. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I thought he was gonna do the song. But then he was left. I was like, yo. And that's when I went inside, and that's when they did random acts. I was like, oh, that shit was phenomenal, yo. That shit live was dope.
How you get cool with Sean Price? Like, how you meet him?
On Twitter.
I know that story. Yeah, I know that story.
Just off of Twitter?
Yeah, he was on Twitter saying, don't spam your music to me. All y'all shit trash before a motherfucker even send it. And I sent the song anyway. And he hit me up like, man, I ain't gonna front. The song's nice. You know what I'm saying? And the rest he took my number down. And he was like, yo, it hit me like 3 hours later. Like, yo, I just got to listen to like mad hours of your music. Yeah, man, you ill, man. You got me inspired. I'm in front of the studio right now, smoking a square. I'm finna go crazy. Then he was on Twitter.
Wow.
And the picture of him and Fizzy Womack. He said, Vic Spencer, you inspired me today. I'm like, wow. Fucking
that's dope, man.
Fucking Sean Price, a nigga that don't like nobody. You know what I'm saying? Say, and those tweets are still out there today. Like, that's the shit that let me know that nobody could not fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? God, Fahim ain't got nothing on that. Mick Jenkins don't have nothing on that.
Oh, yeah. Shout out. Yo, no, I ain't got no shout outs for them.
Yeah.
You see, I had to redact that.
I keep on forgetting Fahim from Chicago, too.
Yeah,
he made from the crib, Joe.
Can you believe that me and fucking Fahim has the same birthday?
Oh, wow, that's hilarious. That makes even more sense why he probably was like hating you, because he's like, we got the same birthday? Nah, son. Nah, I don't like that.
Fucking birthday.
Okay,
we can't get along.
Yo, we're gonna segue off of this. I saw in the interview that Vic Spencer shares a birthday with somebody in your family.
With my wife.
Yeah.
Vic Spencer shares a birthday with my wife. And I share a birthday with with Vic Mensa's father.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Some wild shit. Now, check this out. Boom.
Vic Mensa.
I thought he was a singer when I first encountered this dude. He did that Down on My Luck song. You know what I'm saying? So I did the research, I did the knowledge, and realized that, yeah, he was a rapper. But then when he came back out, he was like big and he was gangster. I was like, yo, what the fuck is up with this shit? Yeah. Why wasn't Chance the Rapper on your Mount Rushmore?
Why would he be? Why would he be?
Hey, Chance the Rapper, he rap like he's a youth pastor and he's in the chair like this. Hey, yo, will you please come to? Hey, yo, will you please come to Jesus Christ? Yeah, yeah. Yo, he is so annoying to me, man. Yeah, I can't stand.
Oh my God.
I can't. Yo, both those dudes. I know you have before they hit.
Damn,
you was riding with those dudes. Know what I'm saying? With that whole little clip.
Come on, talk to him.
Yeah, but I don't like them niggas, man. Like, I guess when they blew up, but I know when they was younger, they was like your little youngins. Like you like all these niggas.
I
was the one that was picking them up, taking them to studios and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was a big believer. You know what I'm saying? I saw what
no one saw
way before. Like
the other niggas wasn't seeing that, was they? Other niggas was like, man.
There was a lot of niggas in my camp was like, man, Vic, why you hanging with little niggas? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you hang with them little ass niggas, man? You know what I'm saying? But when I first got wind of those guys, they was listening to Nas. You know what I'm saying? They was listening to the shit I listened to. Bigger Veil. They 14, 15 years old. So it's like, yeah, man. Like I'm gonna fuel them because they still shorties. You know what I'm saying? Now they older and they all big and all that shit. They don't owe me shit. But one thing I will say, what blew me is the fact that it wasn't reciprocated. Like a kid can understand all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect for them niggas to owe me. They don't owe me a motherfucking thing. But I will say, you know what I'm saying? Don't act naive and obnoxious to the point where none of this shit ever existed. Vic Spencer never existed in this whole shit. You never mention them in interviews. I had to go out and be vocal about how them niggas don't be mentioning the Vic Spencer situation that they all had. They both was. I seen my nigga Brian Fresco. He had did an interview with Buck, with Sam Buck. What's his name? Sam.
Shout out Sam Buck. Yep. Bucked Up Podcast.
Peace to Sam Buck. And also he did an interview with Brian Fresco. He's also a Save Money member. And he watched everything unfold. He watched the whole debacle. He said, and he spoke about it. He was like, man, Vic Spencer is the reason why these guys even was on Fake Sure Drive's radar. Like he was the first guy to ever do songs with us and take us under his wing. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And the shit wasn't reciprocated. All I'm saying is just reciprocate that.
Acknowledge it.
Just say that. Yeah, say that.
Yeah.
I don't even ask. I'm not asking for nothing. At least reciprocate the love and the energy that I had. You know what I'm saying? The will to want to. I wanted to pick these guys up. Don't you know how you want somebody to love you? You ever had somebody like, oh my God, I wanted you to fuck with me. That's the hard about it. Like, I wanted you to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't fuck with me. So it's like one of those. Like, and you disappointed, but you not bitter. You rebel from that shit. And that's why I'm the biggest villain in Chicago, because I rebelled and I talked my shit about their ass. And I drink, you know what I'm saying? And it's the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
if the truth is the truth, though.
The truth is the truth. They tried to
lie 100 different ways.
They tried to sweep that shit under the rug like I didn't make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I got plenty of stories, but that stuff, that the moral of all of it is, you just see how, like, when old folks be like, yeah, remember when you get big, you can make sure you get your mama a house and a big backyard with the garden and stuff like that. Don't get too big on me when you get big. Okay?
Don't forget the little people.
You know what I'm saying? It's so much sarcasm in that, but it's so it's so real. What they saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hey Joe, look here, man. I mean, you know, pardon me if I happen to come across Aggie or you know, I seem to become this dude, this hate monger.
I'm taking my hat off for this shit.
I don't like goofy ass motherfuckers who behave in this manner. And the gentlemen that you're speaking of, specifically, all of them Save Money goofies. They are goofies. And why are they goofies? Because of exactly what you're saying. You you don't get to a certain level of prestige and then forget how you climbed up the ladder. You didn't magically levitate to prestige. No, you climbed a ladder that was put up by some other motherfuckers, and the least you could do is say, "Oh yeah," and this is just in random interviews. You can just randomly say, it ain't even got to be about, "Oh yeah, Vic Spencer, this, that, and the third." You can be like, "Oh yeah, I remember the times we would go down to the library. Vic Spencer was with us. Blah 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 blah." Like just randomly throwing in people's names. That's humility. You know what I mean? That's
it's not like you don't got no
class.
No name, like you no nobody. Like people will know who you are.
But
like,
when
they I can still be
that's just disrespectful, man.
Man. People don't want to see a motherfucker like
real
this
shit
actually do it, man. For real, they don't want to see.
I see that, man. I see that. I feel that way by myself too. I feel that way.
They're not gonna come out and say it neither. That's why when you see,
of course they won't. But that's why they ain't on shit though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody.
How many albums you released? Didn't you say like 43? 43 since 2017.
Albums on vinyl.
Okay, these goofies ain't done nothing, so never mind. Keep going, Vic. Talk your shit. Pardon me.
It's just like the guy Fahim situation. It's like, full
circle. I wasn't even trying to do that. Here you go.
Y'all niggas ain't no shit, man. Peace and love to y'all though, but y'all ain't no shit.
Much success. Suck a dick. Whatever.
I like to interject here. Fahim is doing
my God, Joe.
Something. He has a cult following, but the Vic Mensa Chance the Rapper shit is so much more disrespectful because you was that nigga took these niggas to basketball practice and taught these niggas how to shoot.
Right.
And now they shoot.
Opening the door.
Good. Yeah. Was you ever a part of that
That's
group?
the bottom line. That's the bottom line, Kate.
Was you ever a part of the group? Like,
no, I don't think I was super officially part of the group. Let's just say I used to sell weed to a lot of them niggas.
Let's just say.
I think they respected me because I was an older guy and I was like this cool ass uncle that you could come over at my house. I was the only person that they knew that had his own apartment. And you can come buy weed, come smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? And I'm this cool motherfucker, you know.
You were the creative outlet for them. You were the place where they came and they could be themselves, and you fostered that growth and allowed them to put down those foundations of who they became.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want to take no credit because I don't want nobody feeling like I owe them shit or make them feel like, these niggas is the reason why I'm gonna blow up, because I never wanted no cosign from none of them niggas. I didn't never want none of that. All I ever wanted was a motherfucker to treat me how I treat you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want from any motherfucker, that you give all and instill that into a relationship with any person. You just wanted to reciprocate. That's all.
And now we gotta beat the niggas up. Anyway, check it out. That's how I be feeling, even though it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no bill money right now.
Fuck them, check it out. Ain't nobody. Fuck them.
I knew, even though Chance seems like he's a really good guy, a little bit too good guy. He seems like it's a type of dude that like you might want you to date your sister, but then you find he's a fuck boy and you beat him up. Vic started wearing girls' clothes, right? Then he shaved his head. Yeah. So but he was a singer first. He had a dope song, but he started rapping. So I knew he was kind of weird. Like,
I feel like them niggas had a moment where they were trying to find themselves, and they were young. It's different type of Chicago niggas. Like niggas already know what that shit looks like. You know what I'm saying? When you were at that age, you're not trying to find yourself. You already done seen different types of life. At 16, so it's like I already know what I'm gonna do. Yeah. When you grow up in Hyde Park, you only see a certain kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then
they all from Hyde Park?
Yeah, Vic Mensa from Hyde Park, man.
That's good. That's good. Chicago,
I ain't gonna get down. I ain't gonna get down on Hyde Park too tough, man. I got cousins out there.
My daughter go to Hyde Park High School, so Hyde Park
Academy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I had a bunch of little cousins go over there. Yeah, man, absolutely.
You gotta get in that. You gotta get in that school, right? You said that.
You got to test to get in that.
You got to test in there. You got to test in.
You got to test to get in there. You know what I'm saying?
But Hyde Park is
Hyde Park
is this little area surrounded by slime.
Okay.
Surrounded by the slime. Inglewood, South Shore, all that shit is over there. You know, the low end, right
O
up
Block
the street.
is 5 minutes from High Park.
You said what?
O Block is 5 minutes from High Park.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yup. Yeah, exactly. 63rd, straight up the street, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 47th, all that shit over there. Hyde Park is lit. 54th, all that
and they
shit.
definitely upgrading that shit. You know what I'm saying? Since Obama
pushing
became
people,
president, they definitely
pushing
been
people
building
west.
up that neighborhood like crazy. You know what I'm saying? They got half of the south side of Chicago in shambles with the Obama library right now that they built. That shit's gonna take another 2 years to build. And man,
where is that at? At Washington Park?
It's at Jackson Park.
Jackson Park,
Don't you know across the street from Hyde Park High School on Stony Island?
Man, Carl, I don't know what the hell they talking about, bro.
Where they had the track and field. They put the track and field further up to 63rd and Stony.
Yeah, okay, further down the street.
That whole across the street from the high school is finna be.
That's all the library. Yeah, I saw the pictures where they said, like, I mean, the library it looked kind of raw, but at the same time, I'm like you. It's like I feel like it's fucking up a lot of historic blackness. You know what I mean? In the sake
of upgrade that whole neighborhood over there.
Yeah, but where are those people gonna go?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's already bad enough. I mean, we got University of Chicago over there, so you know that's already one part, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, Joe. I mean, it's good and bad. It's good and bad.
I was afraid you guys were going to get so specific. You were going to be like, and you remember that fire hydrant down by Stanley's Dry Cleaners that busted that one time?
And we all played in the water. Yeah. Well, it could be like that, you know. I'm saying, like, back in my hometown, it's like that too. But if you are not on the Save Money album, fuck that album. You know what I'm saying?
But really, on the real, sure I'm not gonna be on the album. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that shit. When they said that shit, right away.
I love Brian Fresco. That's why I say I love Brian Fresco.
Hey, if you like him, I'm cool.
I love the street. I love the street Save Money niggas. The niggas that don't rap. You know what I'm saying? I love them.
Okay. Hey, whoever you like, I'm cool with. Anybody else?
Not the youth pastor.
I ain't fucking with the youth pastor.
That's a bar. That's a bar right there. Youth pastor.
Yeah, Luke, you be saying some shit, man.
Man, what the fuck, man? That's how I feel, man.
Some shit.
I already knew what type of time I was on when I'm fucking with the Luke, man. I already knew.
Yeah, this is your first radio.
I had one question written down. I had one question written down in my notes, and that's about the guy Fahim and the sweatpants issue. I joke. Yeah, that shit was hilarity, man. I didn't know that's the reason why he didn't respond. That shit is funny as fuck.
Yeah, man. I seen that he put the artwork, he took my artwork, and I was like, you know what? These shoes cost more than what he's ever sported.
Yeah.
It was over with. The thought of going to go body him was not even a factor. Like,
those shoes are like $700 or $600, $500.
More than that, yes. Close to $7.
Yeah, so boom, that's like some rent. That's
Italian
like
leather,
half a rent.
Arctic Orange. Jordan 2s created by Don C. He liked to pick himself.
Shout out Don C.
And we'll shout to Westside Gun. He came to Chicago for the first time, and I had the joints on. He was like, "Man, Vic got the illest shoes in the house." You know what I'm saying? On stage.
Hey, was that over there across the street from the Ickies?
From the old Ickies. It was from the
from the Cooktown building.
The Dillards.
The Hilliard homes right there on 22nd and motherfucking State. Joe, I was in the building that night, man. Hell no.
Oh, yeah, see, I was on stage. I had the fucking shoes on, man.
Yeah.
Man. So,
that's crazy.
Yeah, so Westside Gun, like, man, Vic got the illest sneakers on in the house, illest sneakers in the house tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's wild, Joe. Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
There was a
you know what I'm saying? Them shoes won. He gave me promotion. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Yeah, you've been one of the freshest dudes. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was younger than me whenever I first encountered you on like typing back and forth. I saw you hit a jump shot in the corner on your on your Instagram post. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I wasn't really I'm not really interactive as you see, I'm calling you and texting you about the interview. I'm not even on the Instagram. I feel more comfortable calling and texting than the gram sometimes. Yeah, cause I guess I'm an old nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm still was so excited about caller ID. I remember the first time we had caller ID, I was like, I can see who's calling? Get the fuck out of here. Word. So yeah. So like, boy, yeah, you've been one of the freshest dudes. Shut up, Primo Jab. Come on, bro. That wasn't amazing, you.
Appreciate you, Luke, man. I'm a fan of fashion and streetwear, man. I'm a fan of that shit, man. And it's just like everything I do, I try to separate it like different planets type shit. You know what I'm saying? And the shit just be working out for me. You know what I'm saying?
It comes together with bars, though.
Yeah, it comes together with the bars. Everything giving me my flowers, man. I appreciate. Shouts to my brother Rim, man. Y'all gave me my flowers, man, and said I was one of the freshest motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been that way. One time you had your hair on the rollers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, this dude's like on some real pimp shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this dude got hair. Well, I wish I could grow my hair like that. Anyway, it ain't, man. It's be all thin right here and shit. My daughter was grabbing that shit out. You know what I'm saying? It don't grow back no more. Word. It don't. Hey, yo, Carl,
I'm legit bald. Let's not get into that.
I'll be 42 this year, so I'm in a good space. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, congratulations!
Nice.
Hey, yo, boom! I need you to get in shape, though. Know what I mean? Because we're gonna have this 3-on-3 basketball tournament. I'm sorry, I got Stevie Crooks in my team. Fuck that.
I suck. I ain't hoop no more at all. Like I haven't been hooping not as much as I used to. Like with the shorties, I be going to go spectate and be fresh on the sideline now. But back then, I would take, like, the picture you saw me shooting at the corner, I would actually rent that gym out, and it would just be us. That's why I was only a small selection of kids, because it's just us. You know what I'm saying? Running up and down the court. I would do that and be like, man, yeah, I could. I don't feel like I could do that no more. That picture, I mean, that video, like,
it was old, though.
5 years old.
I think that video was like 5 years, 4, 5, 6 years old. Yeah.
I still like it though, because at that game, I was splashing the fuck out of them. That was somebody else's Snapchat. Like, they sent that video to me. Somebody else recorded that. That's why it says that boy money. They had the money emoji on it. That's somebody else's. That's not me saying that about myself.
That's a totally unbiased third-party vantage point of Vic getting busy out there. Okay, all right.
Going crazy. And
crazy. Say word.
On the corner. I'll give you a couple of those.
How tall are you, Vic?
I'm about 5'11". I'll say about 5'11".
You really are 5'11". Okay, I heard you say 5'10", 5'11". I just thought we were saying Stevie Crooks was like 68, 12. But okay, so you 5'11".
You see it, you will be like, holy fuck, what the fuck?
Tall rappers be throwing me off.
High ceilings at the crib.
We really trying to put together like an ill-ass underground hoop extravaganza, man. And if you get busy out there, man, I mean, I got work for you, man. I mean, you don't want to play on Lukey team, man. You want to be a champion, man. Come join,
man. You play on my team, so I won't foul you, G. You could come out unscathed. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's gonna be a flagrant foul and motherfucker.
Hey, yo.
He is.
Players.
He is. He's a Mason. He's a fucking hack, Jack.
Bruce Bowen, Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, Draymond. That's my top 5 NBA players of all time.
Fucking bullies.
Hell yeah.
He said, my favorite play set is Hack and Shaq. It don't matter who he is. You Shaq, it don't matter.
Yeah, but I told you the story before we got on. I still get busy. I'm still out there, like, against regular niggas. I like dominate, but like Lukey, niggas, it really, yeah.
Lukey wet. You got a shot, and also you are very
aggressive, hustling nigga.
Well, I was good. Aggressive, yeah. That's hacking. But what I was really gonna say, complimentary, is dynamic. As far as you got some good cut to the hole moves. I'll give you that. Absolutely, you're pretty fearless. For going in, I guess you just know that no one's gonna hack you harder than you hack them. So you're like, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Hell yeah.
But man, but you definitely got a shot. I'll give you that.
I definitely was one thing I can do is shoot. Yeah, so Vic, if you don't want to get fouled and you don't want to bleed your own blood like God did, God bless Beats, you need to be on my team. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a foul nigga. I'm gonna have niggas scathed. They're gonna bleed.
I'm gonna come up off the pick and I'm gonna shoot real quick. There, I got the quick on the draw. Shot.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Google Bruce Bowen karate kick. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. As matter of fact, this needs to be the clip. This needs to be one of the clips. Bruce Bowen karate kick. To have him say about him making the corner shot, and all of a sudden Bruce Bowen just kicking the dude in the face.
Is this your plan to recruit people to our basketball league? Because I don't know that it's a really good selling point,
that's
Lukey. You might want to just
come play with us.
Let him find out.
You're probably gonna get injured by Lukey, but it's all fun and games.
No. But here's the deal: Vic don't gotta play; he can perform. You know what I'm saying?
No, I want to see him hoop and perform. I mean, everybody who hoops should perform. I think that's like after the game, we should have a performance as well.
Vic, you want to perform after you hoop?
I probably would.
Yeah, why not? You be hype. That should be
tired.
I'd probably be out of breath. Like, I do one song.
Well, you don't have to go like right up after.
Yeah, you don't go right after.
Exactly. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna do one song, goddammit, the quickest song, goddammit, the slow pace, goddammit, that I can do.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Bring the oxygen tank up there. Yeah. I ain't doing shit especially if we win. If you win, you play the most games. You know what I'm saying? Word. Yeah, give me a beer. No, I'll sit down the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sitting on my shit like Chance the Rapper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At the Chance the Rapper youth pastor. Boom. So what we got next up for you, Vic? What we got next up for you? What's coming out next?
Today.
No, it's not tonight.
With Emcee Tree called Something
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's already out now. This airs Tuesday.
Yeah, we in the future, man.
Yeah, actually, this airs. Yeah, we're a little early.
Oh yeah.
So it's already out.
Damn.
Shit on the street right now.
It's already dropped.
It's not is already out. Shout out to the Tree. I'm texting him right now. I'm gonna go on live after I get off the phone, off the Zoom with y'all. I'm gonna go live with Tree on IG. He wanna listen to the album, talk about the album. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how we doing it, man. You know what I'm saying?
And the physical's coming out on someone familiar, like Dope or something like that, or something. What you got?
I'll see if they want to partake. You know what I'm saying? I'll let it come out first to see if they like it. You know what I'm saying? But
that's what's up, yo.
If it don't get on vinyl, it don't get on vinyl. You know what I'm saying? We putting it out for the culture because we got the music and we can do it. You know what I'm saying? We got the ability.
Right.
True indeed. Yeah, we know them dope releases. They go so quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they got just like trading cards.
10 albums on Dope Media.
Real shit. Yeah, real shit, man. Real shit. And
10 of my 23 albums is on Dope Media. So that's
and they fucking
crazy.
You got a real good name on Reddit. I don't know if you on Reddit?
Nah, I got a good name on Reddit.
Yeah, you got a good name on Reddit, yo. Yeah, you be popping up with a Griselda feed.
Man, back in the Mick Jenkins era, man, they was shitting on me, man. I was getting, although like, I won the battle, I was getting killed. Like it was too many like young teenagers. He had too many young white fans. You know what I'm saying?
But that's exactly what I was about to say, man. I mean, when you see that situations, it always makes me think of this one thing. Somebody said something, and the motherfucker, it was on some TV show. They were like, boo. He was like, I don't care if you boo me. I see what you applaud for.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter to me. I see what you cheer for. I don't give a fuck about your boos. I don't give a fuck about your jeers. It means nothing. I know what you like. You like bullshit, fam. Carry on with your lives, sucker.
So if I'm mad at y'all like the Cubs and White Sox, I mean...
Well, you're from St. Louis, man. I don't expect you to know much better. So, it's all right.
Much better. There ain't nobody better than us than the Yankees.
Okay. Whatever.
And but Babe Ruth was smoking cigars and drinking alcohol, and they wasn't no athlete. Word.
We ain't about to do that again, Lukey, man. Stop it.
Whatever.
Stop your slander, Lukey. Stop your slander.
Hey, yo, besides hip hop and the clothes, what is Vic Spencer into other than hip hop and clothes? Family. I know family's big. I know you love your family a lot. You are not one of those guys who hide their wife and their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you a proud father. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Yeah, proud family, man. So what else are you into other than the fashion and the music?
I like G.I. Joe figures.
I'm looking up there right now. I'm looking up.
I was looking in your background.
I like Ninja Turtles, stuff that I used to be growing up I've been going back to go get off eBay and bullshit.
Nah, that's what you do, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like doing that. like I said, I like laundry. I'm into folding clean clothes. I'm into smelling like I like smelling like laundry more than I like smelling like cologne.
Word. Okay.
Ooh,
I got like the good colognes and all that stuff, but I rarely wear it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So what are your
like cover up like my weed? I use it to cover up like when I'm smoking weed more than anything. Like, but when I'm freshly dressed, I like that laundry, crisp.
Your laundry, yeah.
Okay, so I will tell you, I'm a smoker, but I'm a smoker.
Uh-huh.
And one of the things I used to keep at work, because I was a manager of a grocery store, I used to keep a box of Gain dryer sheets.
Put the fabrics off.
And I'd take one out and I'd rub it, and then I'd stick it in my shirt pocket, and I'd walk around, and most people couldn't smell the smoke.
Yeah, that works. You do what works.
Cheat code.
You know what I'm saying? You definitely do what work. That's a good improvising. You know what I'm saying? You did one with that. You know what I'm saying? You did the incognito way.
Yeah,
You know
it's as important. It's as important as the Visine. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
you got to cover the smell up.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm the type. Yeah, I'm in schools all the time, so I don't smoke. So when I get dressed, I be smelling like laundry. So yeah, Vic, did you take your clothes to the cleaners and stuff? Yeah, but I like washing clothes myself. I like taking the little cautions, reading and putting it on delicate and all that, man. I like that. I like to keep my clothes, my t-shirt, my black t-shirt gonna be black because I take care of it. You know
did the right thing, huh?
It's gonna be white because I take care of it. So I'm not OCD when it comes to clean and all of that shit, but I'm gonna have me some clean clothes for sure. You know,
that's really cool.
That's indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the laundromat proud. You know what I'm saying? With the fat duffels. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those guys that gotta be. Yeah, man, can my wife do my laundry? My wife did laundry one time for me, and she washed my colors with my whites, and all my wife beaters was charcoal gray. You know what I'm saying? Or ash gray. I was like, yes, you're never washing my clothes again. Before we had a house, I was taking all the clothes to the laundromat. All the kids' clothes too, big duffels. You know what I'm saying? Taking days, like taking pride in doing it. Like my wife, it got to a point where my wife was like, "Are you trying to get away from us? Because we're so excited about this." Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody never seen a man so excited to do laundry. That's me. That's what outside of rap and fashion, I like to do laundry. I like
taking care of your stuff. Yeah, you take care of your stuff.
I like laundry. I like G.I. Joe figures. I like how the G.I. Joes. I like how the villains look. The villains always look better than the heroes. You know what I'm saying? They always had like this, you know what I'm saying, hella detailed and mask and shit, man. That's why, man, they just look raw. Like the Cobra Commander from '89 was raw as hell. You know what I'm saying? I got that over here, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like he was detailed, but so I'm waiting on my Sergeant Slaughter to come in the mail so they can go.
Oh shit!
They can look head to head at each other. You know what I'm saying? I ain't over here playing Kung Fu Grip and shit, but
I mean, you see, I collect.
Yeah, I did. I definitely just looking at it and just like the nostalgia behind it. It just remind me of what kept me out of trouble. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Facts.
What kept me out the streets? You know what I'm saying? Like the joy of my brother stealing G.I. Joes from Family Dollar after my grandma sent him to the store to get stuff for the house. He'll steal me some G.I. Joes, and on the way back on the bus, he'll open his pocket and give me the G.I. Joes. That's how my collection was built up. So I look at that stuff, that's like, man, you know what I'm saying? We came from the dirt, you know what I'm saying? To be able to look at it from that point of view, it's more than just a figurine, you know what I'm saying? It just gives me that vibe of what keeps me sane, you know what I'm saying?
True indeed.
No, I'm with you. I've got comic book stuff and Star Wars stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
I actually make lightsabers.
You got your little.
I actually make.
Gadget. I see you, gang. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So yeah, it's just a lot of that stuff, just stuff I couldn't have when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I could afford it now, and so fuck it.
Just get it.
I'm not buying a Corvette or a Ferrari.
Shit, man. Yeah. Hell yeah. I love that, man. That shit is raw.
Well,
raw shit.
I got a song called Nerd Boy Fresh where I said, my homie said, no superpowers. They love superheroes, but they was the bad guys. No superpowers. So instead of 4 or 5 or some shit like that. Yeah. Like their superpowers, they gun. Like that's what they transcended into. Instead of me, I kept on getting comic books and getting action figures. You know what I'm saying? Word. Yeah. I love that shit. But they wasn't fortunate. So a lot of them dudes went to juvenile. And and I just kept on playing basketball and shit. So it's fortunate that some people got to not experience streets. You know what I'm saying? I was fortunate, even though I was from a small town. My cousin James and my homie Desmond, they both went to juvenile. You know what I'm saying? And they on a different path now. Yeah, not me. I got to collect. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for that shit. Midwest living, man. Midwest living. It's a different type of
man.
Yeah, it's a different life out there. You know what I'm saying? But what did motherfucking DJ Quick said? St. Louis, just like Compton. Chicago, it's just like Compton. Yeah, motherfuckers. What else we got, fellas? What else we got? There's a couple more things I could bring up, but I don't know. I don't know.
Before you get up into anything.
Okay, Paul.
I was super curious with as many drops as you've had, and obviously, worked with Big Ghost. Is there a producer in this underground that you haven't worked with that you would really want to work with?
I definitely would do an album with Future Wave.
Definitely. That would be dope.
I still want an Alchemist album.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
I don't know. That's pretty much, man. If I can get those, man, and either one of those got a Redman feature, I'll be all right.
I know. Yeah.
Shout out to Redman.
I know. Yeah, he's one of those guys that, I guess over time, people stop saying his name. You know what I'm saying? Word. But yeah, we know.
I still bring his name up. He gonna live with me.
We just brought him up. Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna be with me to the day. He's the reason why I picked up the pen. So you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't give him the props they deserve. Same way I feel. People don't give me the props that I deserve. So it's just like, man, never-ending game of some of the you know what I'm saying?
But one of the biggest rappers ever, acknowledge him over and over. Eminem. Eminem is, I think, directly influenced by Redman. All the comical stuff that he says and does screams Redman to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the line. I think Redman is one of the. If he wanted to do stand-up comedy, he probably could do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's probably what somebody seen in me. They was like, "Man, you can host because they listen to my shit. Like you can pick up."
You do got
That's why like with Sean Price, he make all them funny ass bars. He really is a comedian when you get to be around him and shit. Like he really was a motherfucking comedian. He's funny as hell. He told me so many funny ass shits. It's just you know what I'm saying. It's just so cold that I was able to sit and be able to watch that shit. Like you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like just those moments, man. You get to build with the greats. And brag about them. So shouts to Eminem for, you know what I'm saying, giving them the flowers, man. Because hey, Redman is that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
definitely.
He kind of did it.
Awards, he shut it down.
He did. He sure did. Yeah. I think maybe too, because he calls him Reggie all the time. He don't call him Redman. So maybe he needs to start saying Redman instead of Reggie in his
Reggie
songs.
Noble though. You know what I mean? Like,
but we know.
I hate that he don't like. I hate that he don't like his second album. There's a Dark Side. I hate that.
I love There's a Dark Side.
I hate that.
That's one of my grails.
He shits on that album all the time. Like I remember,
Redman doesn't like There's a Dark Side.
No, I remember having a conversation. I remember. I was with 2Js, man. He came and picked me up. I went and kicked it with 2Js, man. And he came and picked me up. And he was asking me who was my favorite artists, and I said Redman before I can even finish the sentence. He was FaceTiming Redman. He asked me, and I got to ask him. I got to tell Redman that he was responsible for me picking up a pen, and it was like, man, I was like, man, there's a dark side. Saved my life. He was just sitting there looking quiet, like as I shouldn't have said. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time out. Now I met Redman previously before that, but it was just like in the show setting. You ain't want to be a dick, so I ain't want to be a dick. So now I got the intimate moment with him. You know what I'm saying? My homie FaceTime, I'm on the phone with him. I get to tell him that he's looking like, yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? God damn, you know what I'm saying? As I shouldn't have never said that, but that's crazy. I got a Redman. I got a Redman story now. At least it's getting closer to
that's crazy.
To the goal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then I seen him interview. I think I forgot who fucking interviewed him, and he was just dogging that album. Like, man, I don't remember a fucking lyric from that album. Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody put the clip
crazy.
on Twitter a while ago, man. I seen it on Twitter. I'm like, oh wow, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
I love that album, man.
I have to say I agree with him though on his logic, because Sean Price, like I feel like Sean Price like my weakest albums.
Okay. All right. Okay. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, that's fair as the creator of it. So what did he say was his favorite album? Like Muddy Waters or something? Or Doc's the Name?
He didn't say what's his favorite album. He just said, all right, that there's a dark side. He was on a lot of drugs. He didn't know shit. He didn't do y'all.
Yeah, that's what made it raw. That's what made it a dope album.
I don't want to. Sorry, Red Man. Like, back to that life. I don't want to think about that. I guess.
So he's more mature now. That's what it is.
That album it's just like these fucking Ninja Turtles and these G.I. Joes back here. If that shit smacks you, it's gonna smack you every time, regardless.
1,000,001 Buddha spots. Yeah. God damn it. Cosmic Slop. Bob your head to this. The Journey Through the Dark Side. Rockefeller. Green Island. Basically, Can't Wait.
Yeah.
When I Come Around, what it looked like.
New York. That's the best Superman love. I feel like that's the best Superman love.
That's the best. Come on, man.
Okay, but from an artist standpoint.
Why, Redman? Why do you feel
from
this
an artist standpoint, I'm going to take Redman's side on this. When you're in a really dark place, you create really great stuff. But when you get out of that dark place, it's hard to go back and see that because it puts you back in that dark place sometimes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I can understand where he doesn't want to have anything to do with it, even though it might be an incredible piece of work, which it is.
That's fair. Thanks, Carl.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair assessment on that thought. I agree with you on that. Yeah, I can't.
Okay, Carl. I'm gonna let him live.
Okay. Just like how you don't want to meet your heroes. I remember when I first heard this a couple years ago, Supreme Clientele meant nothing. And he just rhyming words. And he's on Dust. Ghostface was on Dust and writing rhymes with Superb. And like, I thought it was in code.
I think it's amazing. It's never going to take away from that.
I feel like all the artists' rawest albums is when they didn't like drugs.
Yeah, but they was on drugs too. Yeah. You think about it, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Under the Bridge, he talking about he's on drugs. Like the whole time he on drugs. And that's a beautiful song. So it's like the best music I like is like when these dudes is on drugs. I wish The Weeknd would get high one more time and make an album.
Right.
Yeah. Like get high, have suicidal thoughts. Don't kill yourself.
My face when I'm with you.
No. Oh man, he talking with your high heel shoes, making 6 feet tall. Everybody wants you can have them all, but I got what you need. Talking about the cocaine you giving to the I got your bag, I got it all. Hold your drink, baby, don't you fall. You don't gotta call me. You always come to get high one more time, Weeknd. Don't overdose. You hear this Weeknd? Yo, get high one more time. Yo, we gonna serve you.
We cannot endorse that behavior.
We make sure we give you a party bag. We give you a party bag. No fentanyl in this right here. It's gonna be pure.
If I read in a hip hop blog that The Weeknd OD'd, I'm gonna blame you. I'm telling you.
It's okay. She made one more album. Know what I mean? She made one album before he OD'd. It's okay.
Oh my god.
Know what I mean? You need to go back to Thursday and the Balloons, the House of Balloons.
Yo, those three albums, those joints were kind of high.
Yeah. Then Redman, don't get high. Don't get high. Word. We love you, Redman. Weeknd, get high. Word. That's all I had to say. Does it make sense, Vic?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna give him a party bag, yo, with some Molly in there, a little X, some cocaine. Nah, man, what do you want? He wants some beans. I know he wants some beans. You know, he wants some. I know he wants some coke. He wants that shit. He want to freak off. He's a party motherfucker. You know what he do. What do you want? He probably want some like, I don't know, Absolute, some Four Loko. Yeah, well, you want something. Yo, he's a party animal, son. That looks a wild little dude. Yeah. He got a song called Coming Down. I always want you when I'm coming down off my high. You know what I'm saying? Word. When he high, he don't give a fuck about the chick. Weekend, you hear this.
That's my favorite
Vic Spencer,
song from him, though. For real,
that's an amazing song.
Are you sure he was talking about a chick?
And that's my favorite song to this day.
And not the drugs that he wants every time he's coming down?
That shit used to be knocking in my car. Man,
yeah. That shit still not though. I played it like last week. Popping again. I tried to quit again. Carl, you're exactly right. He wants the drugs when he's coming back. He's not talking about no girl.
I only want you when I'm coming down.
Yeah.
He's talking about.
Oh my God, yo. Them songs back to back was. Yeah. We know you can harmonize, my dude. Well, yeah. Hey, yo, how about this? You ever thought about doing a whole singing album?
No, but
he ain't no R&B singer though.
I did exercise like I've been singing a little bit every now and then on songs and shit, putting like a little slight vocal. Like I'm working on the Smoke album and I got like some singing going on there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do album one day.
I'm trying to decipher if I should call it The Wrong Noise or Impactful Chunks, because that's what I say. I say it in the hook. Impactful chunks, the wrong kind of noise, baby.
Slice and half. Yeah, slice and half.
It's soulful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know which song, what song title. It's called The Wrong Noise right now. I think that's The Wrong Noise. Gas.
I like that. Yeah, I like that, yo.
I like that.
All right.
I like impactful chunks too, because you put the chunks in the. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely
Claro.
Last picture, impactful chunks.
I'm gonna make an album. I'm gonna make an R&B album called "Fuck Until You Find Love." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been talking about this for a while.
You see how serious he look, y'all? Look how serious.
Oh, it's a plan.
He's very serious. Yeah, this is actual facts. Yeah,
he's got song titles.
I'm gonna lay down on the cover like Lionel Richie and Aaron Hall and Michael Jackson.
Funny.
Yeah. Fuck it till you find love. That's what you really got to do until you find that one.
I mean, it makes sense, man.
What was y'all doing before y'all find your wives? You know what I'm saying? Fuck until you find love.
Nailing and bailing.
You was fuck until you find love, man. Play the numbers game. It's something we all can relate to.
Man.
Nailing and Bailing is a good song title.
Nailing and Bailing is hot. Yo,
check it out.
That's like a figure of speech for me and my guys. Like when we talking about like, you know what I'm saying, how we was knocking them down, man.
Nailing and Bailing.
Like a rhyme, we would make like a rhyme, bucking and knucking, and over there doing a little hitting it. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a little tapping and whapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Line them up and lay them down. Line them up and lay them down. That's one of ours. Hey, yo, bro, when I do this album, I'm finna call you.
You know where it originally came from? It came from it's this singing artist named Black Spade. He's from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? He go by the name Vito Money Black Spade. You know what I'm saying? He got this group called the Cosmos. You got to check them out, man. Black Spade.
I got all my St. Louis shit.
BL, all the A's in his names is V's. So BLPK SPBE. Black Spade. Man, he got a song called Running and Gunning. So we took that shit and started saying like, yeah, nailing and belling, motherfucking selling and thrilling, taxing and
stabbing and jabbing.
You know what I'm saying?
Slapping and snapping.
And jamming. You know what I'm saying? Knock him and box him. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
When I make this album, I'm calling you, son. You got to put all these together. Yeah. You got to, it's going to be the R&B joint of the year. Fuck it till you find love, featuring Vic Spencer. Yeah. Yeah, knock them, line them up, lay them down, yo. It's gonna be a hell of a time. It's gonna be a hell of a time, yo. Yeah, I'm dead ass serious though. I'm not even joking. And all this stupid shit I say, cross my heart, hope to die. I'm gonna make this album. Fuck till you find love. I think Finn's producing it.
Yeah, I think you said. Finn said he was going to produce it.
He was going to produce it.
Shout out to Finn. Yeah, shout out to
Juno
DJ
Award-winning DJ Finn.
Yeah, right. I just gotta get
respect on his name.
I bet I could do that shit in like a week or something like that. Singing is much easier than rapping.
I think I still got like a Finn beat in the tuck.
Mm-hmm.
I rapped over one of his joints. I was singing on there.
Okay.
Mm. I said something like, associate myself with the ghetto. Or something.
Yeah. I like that.
Associate myself with the ghetto.
Whoa. I gotta clear my throat before I start singing, man. Fuck that shit. I sound like DMX and the Dikembe Mutombo mixed with Fergie and Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Word. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
shout out to Catalina Wine Mixer.
Yeah. Fergie and Jesus, the kid made all that. Yeah, Catalina Wine Mixer. Boom. But yeah, I know you ain't been to sleep, man. Shout out to the show in San Diego. Shout out to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely, man. It's been a great conversation. We still have more to ask, but we're gonna save that for next time. Or even when I see you, maybe let's put the cameras up and we'll talk about some other shit that we talked about on the DM. You know what I'm saying? Word. Yeah, because it's people want to know. But I don't want. I'm saving it for the next time. I mean, for the next time.
Yeah, Kanye had a part 2. I want a part 2.
There you go. Yeah, but you ain't talk about Nazis.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, I smoke too much weed to give a fuck about that shit.
I know, man. Fuck that shit, man. We got babies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Carl, Primo Jab, we got something else real quick?
Oh man, I appreciate you coming on so much. We've been looking forward to the conversation. Huge shout out to not only the catalog that you have, but the work that you do outside of that. I've got a lot of respect for that. It was something I'm definitely glad we touched on, because I know you keep it separate, but I'm glad people know and will know that you give back, and it's important. So thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Carl. Appreciate you, my brother.
Jab.
Yeah, man. Just to piggyback exactly off of what Carl said, he took the words out of my mouth. I mean, the fact that you rhyme at a dope level, that's one thing, and it's even doper that the kids don't know what you're doing, because all they know is that you out there frontline and giving back to them and showing them opportunities that they may have not known are right there in front of them. That's dope work that you're doing, man. I salute you for that, man. I appreciate you for putting that effort out there, because the crib needs it, man. I love Chicago. I see that you love Chicago. Pretty much all Chicagoans love Chicago. But when you give back like that, man, that's taking that love to another level. So keep doing what you're doing, man. Fuck the people that don't recognize what you're doing or your greatness, because the numbers speak for themselves. I mean, it's fucking impressive. Doing an album in a day with Jamal Gasol within 8 hours, that's raw as fuck. But then having the numbers that you standing on right now, 23 releases, 48 releases, whatever the fuck number was, that's crazy, man. Hey, salute to you, bro. Hey, shout out, much love to you, bro. That's all I got to say.
That's up, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
True indeed.
Man.
And I appreciate you, man, because you got me on my platform to actually one day do a podcast. I mean, I always wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? Then you could have said, man, what the fuck? Get the fuck off my shit, man. Don't do it. Yeah, get on my DM. Yeah, so So if you don't realize this, you put me on my path, my guy.
Appreciate that, man.
And full circle. Here we are.
Yeah. 98 episodes in. Had how many other ones? Boom. I'm potting, bro. Word.
Yeah, we got to schedule part 2 right now, man. You got to schedule that shit.
We got to, but I want to do it in between an episode. We could throw it up on Instagram or some shit, like something different, so we don't have to schedule so far away or some shit like that. Because we be booked up, bro.
It's a while for this right here. So
yeah, it really was a while, because we really booked up till what?
October.
October.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's why I'm here.
We trying to show love, man. We trying to give these flowers out, man. We trying to shine light into the abyss, man. You know what I mean? No submarine action, man. We really out here under the waves, doing our thing.
Oh man, the submarine, son. You just had to say that, yo. Hey, yo, did that Jussie Smollett shit happen in Chicago?
Jussie Smollett? Juicy Smoothie? Yeah, that happened at the crib. Yeah.
Smollett.
Juicy Smollett. Yeah. We don't talk about Buddy. Man, forget dude, man. Forget old boy, man.
You think Vic Mensa was down there?
We ain't out of Buddy. He's lying on the crib, man.
You think Vic Mensa was down there? You think Vic Mensa was down there?
I thought Vic Mensa was Juicy Smoothie. Vic Mensa plays Juicy Smoothie in the made-for-TV movie.
I'm sorry, yo. And that's episode 98.
Fuck, man.
98.
That's 98, right?
Yep, 98.
Yeah, 98, bro.
Hey, yo, everybody out there, stay off Grindr and don't fake your own assaults. Yeah, be down on your luck. You'll be down on your luck. I love that song. Episode 98 of the Best Podcast. You know what I'm saying? With Primo Jab, Carl, and Vic Spencer. We'll see y'all motherfuckers next week. Remember, girls can't get pregnant through the mouth. Wow.